When you grow old, say a heartfelt morning prayer to start your day. Good morning, beloved child of God. Each new day is a precious gift, a moment to cherish the life you've been given and the wisdom you've earned through years of living. At this stage in life, when you've weathered storms and seen the world change before your very eyes, there is a deep reservoir of faith, experience, and gratitude within you. As the sun rises, it's a time to turn your heart toward the one who has walked every step of this journey with you. Let this morning prayer be your companion, your source of strength, and your reminder that you are held securely in the embrace of God's love. Take a deep breath, find a quiet place, and let these words guide you into His presence. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. One, opening your heart to God's presence. As the first rays of dawn filter softly through the curtains, a new day begins full of possibility and promise. In the stillness of the morning, take a moment to open your heart to God's presence, a presence that has been with you through every step of your journey, from your earliest memories to this very moment. This sacred quiet is an invitation, a call to pause and reconnect with the one who knows every corner of your heart. At this stage in life, when time feels both fleeting and infinite, there is a deeper longing for the steady assurance of God's love. Each sunrise is not just a marker of another day but a reminder that you are here by divine purpose. You are still held in the Creator's plan, still cherished as His beloved child. Take a deep breath and let that truth settle into your soul. The years may have brought changes, some welcome, others difficult, but God's presence remains unchanged, as constant as the rising sun. Let your heart speak honestly to Him. There is no need for pretense in His presence. You can bring to Him the burdens that weigh heavy on your spirit, aches and pains that linger, memories that sometimes feel bittersweet, the fears of what lies ahead. And yet, even as you lay these before Him, let gratitude flow freely. Thank Him for the blessings of life that have graced your journey, the laughter of loved ones, the lessons learned through trials, and the simple, quiet joys that linger like a melody in your soul. The psalmist's words ring true: whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. To dwell in His shelter is to trust that you are never alone. Even in the moments when life feels uncertain, it is to rest in the knowledge that the one who formed the heavens and the earth is intimately aware of your needs, your fears, and your hopes. His shelter is not just a place of safety but a home for your soul, a sanctuary where you can be fully known and fully loved. This morning, as you open your heart to Him, imagine His presence surrounding you like a warm embrace. His arms are strong enough to hold every worry, gentle enough to comfort every ache. He has walked with you through decades of life, and He will continue to walk with you through the days ahead. In His presence, there is peace, a peace that whispers, "You are mine, and I am with you always." Let your thoughts linger on His faithfulness. Look back on the times when He carried you through trials you thought you couldn't survive. Remember the quiet moments when you felt His love in a way that words cannot express. Those memories are not just relics of the past, they are reminders of His promise to be with you in every season of life. His love is not diminished by time or circumstance. If anything, it grows richer, more profound, as you draw closer to Him. This day is a gift, not just for the tasks at hand, but for the chance to deepen your relationship with the one who has given you life. So, as you rise and prepare to step into whatever this day holds, take a moment longer in this quiet communion. Speak to Him from the depths of your heart, and let His presence fill you with strength, hope, and the quiet assurance that you are held securely in His hands. 2. Finding refuge in God's promises. In the tapestry of life, there are threads of joy and celebration, but also strands woven with pain and uncertainty. As the years have passed, you have likely felt the weight of life's trials, losses that left empty spaces in your heart, fears that whispered in the quiet of the night, and moments of doubt when the future seemed unclear. Yet, through it all, there is a refuge, a place of unshakable security found in the promises of God. His promises are not fleeting words or hollow reassurances. They are eternal, steadfast, and true. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. These words from Psalm 91 carry a profound truth. There is a divine refuge where your soul can find safety, no matter what storms rage around you. God's promises are a shelter, a fortress built not with bricks and mortar but with love, faithfulness, and divine power. Think about what it means to dwell in His shadow. It is not a fleeting visit or a hurried prayer, but a choice to live in the constant awareness of His presence. His shadow is a place of comfort where the harshness of life is softened by His love. It is a place of intimacy where you can be completely honest, sharing your fears, your hopes, and your weariness. In that shadow, you find rest, not just for your body but for your spirit. As you navigate the challenges that come with growing older, the uncertainty of health, the ache of missing loved ones, or the fear of what lies ahead, God's promises stand as a shield. They remind you that you are never alone, that you are seen and loved by the Creator of the universe. He promises to be your refuge, to cover you with His feathers, and to surround you with His faithfulness. This is not a distant or impersonal protection. It is tender and personal, like a mother bird sheltering her young beneath her wings. There is a deep peace that comes from trusting in these promises, even when life feels overwhelming. You can find solace in knowing that nothing is hidden from His sight. He sees every tear, hears every whispered prayer, and knows every fear that you carry. When you feel weak, He is your strength. When you are unsure, He is your guide. And when the burdens of life feel too heavy, He is your support, carrying what you cannot. Consider the dangers of this world, physical, emotional, and spiritual. They can feel unsurmountable, but God's promises assure you that you are never without His protection. He commands His angels to guard you in all your ways, to lift you up when you stumble, and to shield you from harm. These angels, unseen but ever present, are a testament to His meticulous care for you. They remind you that every moment of your life is held securely in His hands, even in moments of doubt or fear. You can return to His promises as an anchor for your soul. They are a light in the darkness, guiding you back to the truth of His love. His promises do not mean that life will always be easy, but they assure you that He will be with you through every trial. He will never leave you, never forsake you, and never fail you. So, when the worries of life threaten to overwhelm you, turn your heart to His promises. Speak them aloud, let them fill your mind and soul, and allow them to quiet the fears within. Rest in the assurance that His word is unchanging and His love is unending. In His promises, you find a refuge that is steadfast, unshakable, and eternal. No matter what the day holds, you can face it with confidence, knowing that you are held securely in the arms of the One who loves you beyond measure. 3. Gratitude for a life well lived. As you sit quietly reflecting on the years behind you, there is a deep well of gratitude that rises from your heart, a thankfulness born not just of fleeting joys but of the rich, textured journey that has shaped your life. Every crease in your hands, every line on your face tells a story of resilience, love, and faith. This morning, let your heart swell with gratitude for a life well lived, a life touched by God's unending grace. Your journey has been filled with seasons, some bursting with the vibrant colors of celebration, others marked by the quieter hues of sorrow. Yet, in every moment, there was purpose. There was God weaving His goodness through your days. Even when the path seemed unclear, look back on the laughter that echoed through family gatherings, the gentle touch of a loved one's hand, the peace of a sunset after a long day. Each memory is a thread in the tapestry of your life, a reminder of blessings both small and great. Gratitude begins with acknowledgement, acknowledging that the years you have lived, with all their complexities, are a testament to God's faithfulness. Think of the moments when you didn't know how you would overcome, yet somehow you did. The strength that carried you wasn't your own, it was the quiet, steadfast presence of the Lord walking beside you every step of the way. Those times of trial refined your character, deepened your faith, and revealed the depth of His love for you. There is gratitude in the lessons learned, even through pain. Life has a way of teaching truths that can't be found in books or sermons alone. Perhaps you've learned the value of patience through long seasons of waiting. Maybe you've discovered the power of forgiveness, choosing to let go of past hurts to make room for peace. Or it could be the simple lesson of cherishing each moment, finding joy in a warm cup of tea, the song of a bird outside your window, or the embrace of a grandchild. These are the gifts of a life lived with awareness and humility, attuned to the blessings that often go unnoticed. Yet, gratitude is not just about looking back. It's also about living in the present. Today, you have breath in your lungs and light in your eyes. You have the chance to love, to laugh, to pray, and to grow. Gratitude turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. It transforms a morning sunrise into a reminder of God's faithfulness, a simple meal into a feast of provision, and a quiet moment into a sanctuary of peace. When your heart is filled with gratitude, even the smallest things become sacred. Let your gratitude extend outward, touching the lives of others with a kind word to a neighbor, a prayer for a friend, or a moment spent listening to someone in need. All of these are acts of thanksgiving and mercy. Your life, filled with the wisdom and perspective of age, is a beacon for others. Through your gratitude, you show that life in all its messiness and wonder is a gift worth treasuring. And finally, let your gratitude rise heavenward, a prayer of thanks to the one who has given you everything. Thank Him for the people who have shaped your journey, the ones who loved you, challenged you, and walked alongside you. Thank Him for the times of joy that filled your heart to overflowing and for the times of sorrow that brought you closer to His heart. Thank Him for His promises that never fail, His presence that never leaves, and His love that never wavers. Gratitude is a sacred act, a recognition that you are held in the hands of a loving Creator who has given you this life not just to endure but to embrace. So, as you move through this day, let your heart remain open and full of thanks for every memory, every moment, and every breath. Give thanks to the one who has been with you every step of the way. 4. Seeking strength for today. Each morning carries its own unique challenges, and as you rise to greet the day, you may feel the weight of life's uncertainties pressing down. The body may not move as swiftly as it once did, and the mind may occasionally wander into shadows of doubt or concern. But take heart, the same God who carried you through the yesterdays is here to strengthen you for today. Strength is not merely the ability to carry on, it is the divine empowerment to do so with peace and purpose. It is the quiet assurance that no matter how frail you may feel, God's grace is sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in weakness. He promises, and in that promise lies your hope. You do not have to face today's challenges alone. He stands beside you, offering His hand to steady your steps and His wisdom to guide your decisions. As you seek strength, remember that it often begins with surrender, letting go of the burdens you were never meant to bear. There is freedom in admitting, "Lord, I cannot do this on my own." In that moment of surrender, His power flows into your heart, filling the empty spaces with courage and clarity. Whether you are navigating a doctor's appointment, dealing with a challenging relationship, or simply deciding what the day holds, He is with you, equipping you to face each moment with grace. Let your strength come from the small, quiet victories, rising from your chair, walking to the window to greet the morning, or finding joy in a conversation with a loved one. These are not insignificant, they are triumphs. Celebrate the strength that God provides for each step, knowing that He delights in your perseverance and faith. Your prayer for strength is not just about enduring, it's about thriving. About embracing the life you have been given with a heart full of gratitude and determination. It is a prayer that God will fortify not only your body but also your spirit, enabling you to approach each challenge with confidence and peace. Trust that He will provide, as He always has, exactly what you need for today. 5. Praying for loved ones. As the years pass, your prayers often turn outward toward the people who fill your heart with love and concern, your children, grandchildren, and dear friends. Each one holds a special place in your life, and your desire for their well-being is a reflection of the deep love God has planted within you. Praying for loved ones is an act of faith, a way of entrusting them to the one who loves them even more than you do. It's not always easy to let go of worry, especially when you see the challenges they face. But remember, your prayers are powerful, not because of your words, but because of the God who hears them. He is the ultimate protector, the loving shepherd who watches over every step they take. Lift them up in prayer with the confidence that God is working in their lives, even in ways you cannot see. For your children, pray for wisdom and strength as they navigate the responsibilities of life. For your grandchildren, pray for guidance and protection as they grow in a world full of challenges. For your friends, pray for comfort and companionship so that they may feel the warmth of God's presence in their own journeys. Your prayers are a legacy, a spiritual inheritance that you pass on to those you love. Each prayer is a seed planted in faith, trusting that God will bring forth blessings in His perfect timing. When you feel helpless, remember that your prayers are never in vain. They are a lifeline of hope, a tangible expression of your love and trust in God's provision. As you pray, also ask for peace in your own heart. Let God remind you that He is in control, that His plans for your loved ones are good, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Release your worries into His hands, knowing that He is faithful to care for those you cherish. There is deep joy in interceding for others, knowing that your words reach the throne of grace and that the God who hears your prayers is both able and willing to act. As you pray for loved ones, you strengthen not only them but also yourself, anchoring your heart in the assurance that God's love extends far beyond what you can imagine. So, as you go through your day, let your prayers flow freely, a conversation with the one who holds both you and your loved ones in His hands. Trust that He hears, that He cares, and that His love will never fail. Through your prayers, you become a vessel of His grace, pouring His blessings into the lives of those you hold dear. Final encouragement. Life is a journey filled with seasons that shape and refine us. You have walked through many of those seasons with grace, courage, and faith. As you stand in this chapter, take heart in knowing that the God who began a good work in you will bring it to completion. He has been with you through the laughter and the tears, the triumphs and the trials, and He will continue to walk with you in the days ahead. You are not defined by your struggles or limitations, but by the love of the one who created you, sustains you, and calls you his own. In him, you find your strength, your refuge, and your joy. As you face the days to come, do so with a heart full of gratitude, a spirit anchored in peace, and a soul that trusts in his unfailing promises. Know that your life is a testament to his faithfulness, a reflection of his love and a source of hope for those around you. Each prayer you whisper, each act of kindness you offer, and each step you take is a part of his beautiful plan for your life. So rise each day with confidence, rest each night with peace, and live each moment with purpose, for you are held securely in the hands of a God who loves you beyond measure. In his care, you will always find the fullness of life. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.